Victorious. I'm your host, Josh Matthews, and no, that's not Dr. Tom. Joining us this week, our special co-host, Victoria. Victoria, great to have you here.
Yay! I'm not used to having more than one person cheer for me. Usually it's Stevie. So
Victoria, you did point out, though, and Phil Spear, you should note this, that you're not in the open up like this.
What is up with this?
Big problem.
I have a problem with that. I go, great music, great opening, but there's no Victoria, so...
Well, we got a great show for us. Give us a call if you have any questions. 888-LIVE, WWE. Of course, you're watching us here on WWE.com. Victoria's live in the studio. Also on the phone is going to be Torrie Wilson and Sable, so I guess we're going to have a lot of guys calling in.
Yes.
I'm sure for that. And Taz and Draws will not be joining us. Taz is in the hook doing sort of crazy things, and Draws is at home, hopefully doing well. Doing well. He gave up his time to you, Victoria. That's
nice.
Awesome. And the Fink is going to be calling from Japan. I know everyone is looking forward to that.
The Fink.
Victoria,
Howard Finkel.
We almost ran out of paper here at Titan Towers because of all the questions that we got for you, all these emails.
Good.
You want to answer some of them?
Sure.
Let's go to the first email one. This is from Faith of Westchester, Pennsylvania, right down the road. Do you have any intentions of being a harder edge? I'm sorry, I have a hard time reading. Do you have any intentions of bringing a harder edge to the women's division, like hardcore matches, cage matches, Hell in a Cells, etc.? We did see a women's hardcore match a few weeks back, or months back on SmackDown.
It's coincidentally when I got brought up to WWE where they say, you're going to be the first woman to do hardcore. You're going to be the first woman to do a steel cage match. So actually I'm very flattered that they think I am that tough to do it. So I would love to do another TLC match. Can you see that?
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome. I think
perhaps at WrestleMania.
Hey, who knows?
37 days away now.
I don't care what kind of match. My focus is on Molly Holly, and I want that belt. So
absolutely. Let's go to some more emails. This one's from Kevin of Stratford, Connecticut, where I actually reside, and I'm going to be mayor there in 2 years.
Woo!
Yes, I'm running for mayor of Stratford, Connecticut. I've made that known on Velocity many times. What was it like being in the ring with Fabulous Moolah a few months ago? Were you nervous you were going to break her?
I was actually I was so flattered to be in there with her. I can't even tell you. It was like when I first came in, when she first entered, I was just like, I can't believe I am in the ring with Moolah. Unbelievable. I did a guest appearance with her media day all day, and we're hanging out chummy, and come to find out I have to beat her ass that night. So, but, hey, someone's got to do it, and Crazy Victoria is the one. So.
There you go.
But I was honored to do it.
Yeah,
it was her birthday gift.
Moo's actually one of 50
hey,
greatest.
But I lost.
You did? You lost?
Yeah, she pinned me.
Really?
1, 2, 3,
well,
quick.
It's better to go out on your back, I guess.
You know, she still has it.
There you go. Mo, actually one of the 50 greatest WWE superstars of all time. We don't have that magazine, Phil. Do you have a graphic of that? Can you put the 50 greatest superstars up? See Moolah? Okay. We're all new. You like the new studio? You like this? You guys don't know this. We have a brand new studio. You guys just get this back. Can we change this too to something else? Put like a picture or something, I don't know, Christmassy something. We have a whole new studio. It's awesome.
Like this,
it's
if you know what I'm saying.
Monitors, the whole thing. Give us a call, 88-LIVE-WWE. I'll be glad to tell you about it. More emails for Victoria. We got look at this, 2 pages full of emails.
I know, great.
Let's go with the last one on the page from Brandy of Edmonton, Alberta. Is it true that you and Lance Storm are brother and sister?
Actually, it's a run-on joke. He still claims that I'm his sister. Still to this day on his website. So no, we are not actually related. I think people say that we look very much alike, which I'm flattered. Lance Storm is a good-looking guy, and
he is.
you know, if they said something, we have the same athletic ability, which
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lance
you know,
Storm, of course, a volleyball player in college.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He was?
I think so.
That's why he has those beautiful leapfrogs and the beautiful
drop
kicks and up and overs and stuff like that.
I think. Ask him the next time you see him at Raw.
I will. You know what? Actually, I'm going to call my mom and dad and ask what he did.
There you go. There you go.
Brother and sister.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, Victor, I have another question for you. Do you have any idea?
Scare you?
You scared me a little bit. Everyone knows you're a little crazy. I just kind of let it go. I let it go. Do you have any idea what time it is in Japan right now?
No.
Well, I think somebody on the phone does.
And who is that?
Like that segue. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us live from Japan, the Fink, Howard Finkel. What's up, Fink?
Howard Finkel.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Tremendous. We got Victoria live in the studio. We're just kicking it.
Howard, I miss you. I wish I was there.
We miss you out here too, Victoria. But you know something? Our loss is Josh Matthews' gain.
That's
no
right,
doubt
Fink.
about it.
That's right, Fink. Absolutely.
I mean, Josh, you have to admit that your studio right now is graced with arguably the most beautiful diva in WWE.
Aww.
She's got my vote, Fink.
Domo, as in Japan they say. Thank you.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto, is it?
Hey, Fink, how was the show in Hiroshima?
Well, the show in Hiroshima, we kicked off our Road to WrestleMania portion of the Japanese tour in Hiroshima. That's how you say it out here is Hiroshima. We quickly learned that.
My bad.
We kicked off the tour in high style. We had a very fine crowd, a very unique crowd, Josh, because the Japanese fans are very respectful of what the performers give in the ring. It's not like an overzealous domestic crowd in the States or any other place for that matter. They're very respectful to the talent. They appreciate the work and all of the moves and all kinds of things that happen in the ring here in Japan. And it really sets you back a little bit to just get a little bit of a culture shock because these fans are very unique. You're used to performing in front of just screaming memes. And when you go out here tonight and they appreciate the crisp work and all of the talent's performance, and then win, lose, or draw, all talents get tremendous rounds of applause from the fans. It was quite unique. A great evening, though, and it's been a grueling grind for us, Josh, because we started our tour, shall we say, on after we did Raw at State College on Monday night. We chartered a plane to JFK. Had 4 hours sleep at a hotel. Tuesday, we got up and we took a 14-hour flight to Tokyo. Once we got to Tokyo, we had to take a bus ride for about an hour and a half to the domestic air terminal in the Tokyo area. We flew another hour and a half to Hiroshima, and we were able to get a little bit of sleep. We had our event in Hiroshima, and following the event in Hiroshima, we got on a bus. We had 3 buses, and we took a 4.5-hour bus ride to where I am right now in Osaka. So you think you want to be a part of the WWE? Sometimes it ain't easy, Josh.
Yeah, I hear you, Fink. Just listening to you gets me exhausted.
Oh, jeez. And it's a little bit after 6 in the morning here in Osaka.
Wow.
Victoria, you've been to Japan a few times, haven't you?
Actually, my mother is from Japan. She was born in Seoul, Korea, and raised in Japan until she married my father at 17. So I was very disappointed not to be on this tour just because the last time I was there, when I got off the plane, they were singing Japanese lullabies to me as I was getting off the plane, and it was that's when I got really emotional. I'm telling you, the Japanese fans really respect us for what we do.
No question. And if I could just go back to what Josh asked a little bit earlier, it was culture shock for some of our talent too. There are some people here who are here on tour for the very first time in Japan, and then you've got some people who have been to Japan a number of times, like for instance, the latest acquisition to Raw and a great acquisition, Chris Benoit. People know Chris Benoit here. He knows how to react. Chris Jericho was on the tour. He got a tremendous reaction when he came out. The people that have been here before from our group, know what to expect, and they adjust accordingly. But, when you have some other people, like I'm sure this is the first time for Batista from Evolution, who's here for the very first time. When they come here, and it takes a little bit of adjustment to adapt to the reactions of the crowd. But once you get it, and you do your job, and you do it well.
Yeah, I think anyone who ever has wanted to be in this business has always gone to watch tapes of Japan, and you look at the fans, and they're so cool. They sit and they watch. It's like almost for them watching a movie, and then when they see something, then they clap, and it's cool seeing it because it's so much different from the fans here in America, like you pointed out, Fink.
It's amazing, too.
No doubt about it. And, we're moving on now. We're here in Osaka this evening. We're going to have a pretty fair crowd tonight, from what I understand. And then we will fly to Tokyo on Saturday, and the crown jewel of the tour, the culmination of it, we're going to be in a sold-out arena in Saitama, which is in this Tokyo area. I guess they call it a suburb.
Yeah, the Saitama Super Arena.
Yeah, and Josh, it's going to be great because, it's always great I personally love to come out here and travel. I love the international scope of things, man. And when you're going to wrap up your tour with a sold-out house of 20,000 fans at the Super Arena, it's just going to give you such a rush, and your adrenaline's going to be sky high. It'll be a great way to, end the tour and just get back on the plane and head back to the West Coast for Raw on Monday in Portland.
There you go, Fink. You're always a busy man. Why don't you come back next Thursday, tell us all about it, maybe bring some pictures, we'll do a slideshow, we'll have a great time.
I think we will, Josh. And again, I want to thank you guys for letting me come on for a few minutes. And again, Josh, behave today.
I'll try. It's hard, Fink. It's hard.
Victoria, it's very good to be with you on the show today.
Absolutely.
Wait, what'd you say? Josh has his tongue in my ear. Howard, say that again?
Josh has his tongue in your ear, and the show is only 10 minutes deep. The rest of the 50 minutes,
He's
don't
a
know.
charmer.
Yeah, call us back at 5 o'clock, Fink. You don't know what's going to be going on.
I think I'll reserve comment. You guys have a great show.
All right.
Thanks,
for having me
Howard.
on, guys.
See you, Fink.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, man.
Sayonara.
He's getting right in there, right into the culture
In
of
fact,
Japan.
actually, when he interrupted me rudely, in Japan they still call wrestling fighting. That's how much respect. They're like, nice fight, and it's amazing. That's you have to experience to wrestle.
How many times have you been there?
Once. I've only been there once for a tour, and unbelievable, sold out. The fans are so respectful. I mean, seriously, we walked into the hotel and there's the security guards are like holding hands not to let fans get at us, and it was like, what are you doing? I'm not used to this, you know.
Right.
Let them come near us, So it was like, I don't know, it was really neat. I have a phone call.
You do. That's my job.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I have a phone call. Someone wants to talk to
Just
me.
go ahead. You do it all. It's awesome. It's like when Tommy Dreamer's here, I just sit back and eat pizza, and he does the whole thing. Let's go now. This is, it doesn't say who it is. Oh, Chad from Michigan.
Okay.
He's on the
Hi,
phone.
Chad.
Hi, Victoria.
What's your question for me?
I was just wondering, I know that on WWE.com a little while ago they had something about Joni Lauer, China, brought you into WWE. Is that true?
Wait. What about Joni?
She brought you into the WWE.
Actually, I ran into her at a gym, and she gave me the contact number and stuff like that, the address to WWE, and she said I had a good look for wrestling, and I put a whole kit together, like my photos from fitness competitions and some work I've done in LA, and she actually told me who to send it to. So that was really helpful. I mean, for her to compliment me like that, I wanted to get into wrestling, and for her to say that I had a good look for it was a big help, right timing. I was very lucky. But I still would love to have a wrestling match against her, but,
Thanks, Chad, for your question. We cut him off.
Oh, yeah, we cut Chad off. Oh, Chad, thanks for the question.
They're gone. That's how it works
Okay.
on here, Bite This. That's how
Okay.
Phil does it.
Thanks,
He's
Chad.
crazy. He doesn't let anybody do no follow-ups or nothing. You ask your question and you're gone.
Okay.
So if you have a question, call us up, 888-LIVE-WWE. I'm going to go to more emails for Victoria and other fans.
All right.
This is from Shah of Louisville, Kentucky. Do you know Shah?
Shah.
Because you're in Louisville.
Actually, I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, there you go.
You can also, I usually make some.
Do you want to give him your phone number? You can give me your number. You guys can hang out, you and Shah.
My sign's Aquarius. My birthday's February 10th. My birthday's February 10th. I love gifts.
That's in 5 days.
It is.
Happy birthday.
TikTok, thanks.
There you go.
But Louisville OVW is there, so you can catch a lot of superstars. There's a lot of talent going down there.
Yeah,
to make some
they're
surprise.
having their benefit show. Go to WWE.com for more information on that. Last week we had Danny Davis right here on the show, so it was cool. Go to OVW. What is it? OVWrestling.com. Is that right, Phil?
Yes,
Can you
that's
give me
it. That's exact.
That's it.
OVWrestling.com.
Check that out, and you see a lot of top superstars from here, and so the future superstars of WWE as well. But let's get to Shah's email. What was your first thought when you first won the women's title?
That was unbelievable. I think there's no feeling like winning that belt. You are on the verge of crying, and it's unbelievable coming backstage after that, and just getting the respect from all the boys, and just everyone, my coaches, and Vince McMahon to say good job to you. It's huge. It was unbelievable. A moment I will never forget. Honestly. It was
get it back.
I want it back. Molly Holly took my belt, and I need it back. Actually, Trish Stratus took it at WrestleMania, but my revenge, it's coming.
Right around
I'm
the
telling
corner.
you, but right around the corner.
Another phone call for Victoria. This is Paul calling from New York City, the home of WrestleMania 20, just 37 days away.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing, Victoria?
I'm doing great, thank
Give
you.
me a second. Hey, how you doing, Victoria? I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
Like Josh mentioned, home in New York City is the home of WrestleMania. I have a question.
Sure.
When you performed in the Madison Square Garden, how was it like for you? Was it any kind of different from performing anywhere else?
Well, that has a lot of memories at MSG. So to come out.
I guess I'm wrong.
Come
I guess
on.
I'm wrong. I guess
Thanks
I'm wrong.
for watching, Josh.
Hey, well, I'm a SmackDown guy. I watch SmackDown Thursday nights. And tonight on SmackDown, you can find out that Torrie Wilson and Sable will be featured together in the March edition of Playboy magazine. I guess I'm dropping the bomb on that right now. I guess nobody knows, so I'm telling everyone. Make sure that you tune into SmackDown tonight so you can see the unveiling of the cover.
And I got a sneak peek here at the office, and oh my gosh, Torrie and Sable are hot, and I'm telling you, those are not going to last on the shelf.
Yeah, you saw the covers.
They're just drop dead gorgeous. So they're just perfection. I'm telling you,
so
sexy, risque. They're
you saw the actual pictures?
I did. I got a sneak peek. Sorry.
How come I don't get any of this stuff?
Torrie's my best friend.
I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. Did you bring anything with you?
No, they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me have it. They're like, nope, you can't have it.
You gotta buy it from
of course,
absolutely. I have a subscription, so it'll come.
I will get it signed too because it's hot.
Really? Oh, there you go. Check out
Josh,
SmackDown
I'm telling you,
Live.
it's hot.
Get a behind-the-scenes look, and let's go back to the phones. This is Andre from North Carolina. Wants to know a little bit about Victoria's background in fitness modeling. Andre, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just basically wanting to know if she's won any type of awards or anything for her fitness modeling.
Thanks, Andre. Yes, I turned pro in Florida. I got my IFBB Pro card, which I still hold. I won some Fitness America ESPN 2 Series competitions. So, yes, I've had awards, which I'm very proud of. I actually use that as a stepping stone to wrestling. So, because you need to have muscle to take most of those hard hits. So, you know, that helped my look for wrestling. I'm telling you, that's what inspired me to come to WWE. Thanks, Andre.
There you go. Andre's gone. Great question, though.
Thanks, Andre.
More emails. This one's from Justin of East Brunswick, New Jersey. How is it wrestling on a torn ACL? Does it impact some of the moves you do? He hasn't seen you do the over-the-top rope leg drop, and he really misses that move.
Oh, thank you. I haven't done the over-the-top leg drop just because I thought I was doing it way too much, to be honest with you. I thought people were getting sick and tired. I'm trying to build my repertoire of moves, and I'm learning some stuff. I'm going to OVW for classes occasionally to learn from the new students. These kids that are coming up, the future superstars, are amazing. I'm telling you, they're in for it. But I'll be doing that. Don't worry. But my torn ACL, actually, I don't feel any pain. It's completely torn. I eventually need to get surgery, but that's down the line. The doctor said I have enough muscle to compensate to act as my ACL. So it doesn't bother me. Occasionally, when I give people the widow's peak, I shove them like right here, just for the right before the torture rack right here. So I usually bang their head against my knee brace. So yeah, they come back with a little knot on their head. So it doesn't impair my move. It impairs them.
Where do you get ideas for moves? Where do you come up with new stuff?
My widow's peak, actually, I think I get a lot of questions about that. Guess who taught me my widow's peak? Molly Holly.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
She thought, yeah, boo, she has my belt too. But she's the one that got it from an independent worker. I wish I remembered his name. She told me, and I wrote it down, and forgive me for not remembering the name, but Molly Holly said she thought I was strong enough to pick up all the girls.
Right.
And I thank her for that, actually, but I will be using it on her again. Thank you, because I already used it on her, but I will be using that hopefully to get the belt back.
And that's the most important, right? Being able to do a move that you can do to all the girls.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's. But you know what? It's amazing. It's the adrenaline in the ring. You know how you've done it.
Right.
You're shocked of things that you can do. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that.
Right.
But you have so much energy and so much adrenaline in the ring. You're Superman. You're Superman.
Absolutely.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Back to the phones. This is Tom calling from Philly. Tom, you're on the phone with Victoria live in our studio.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
I actually got a kind of weird question, actually.
Oh, boy, I'm scared. Don't scare me. What's the weird question?
I hope not. Who do you think wears the pants in a relationship? You or Steven Richards?
I'm sorry?
Who do you think wears the pants in your relationship with Steven Richards?
Who do you think wears the pants in this couple?
I can't answer that, really.
It's me! Come on! He's at home right now doing my laundry and washing my dishes right now. No, I'm just kidding. He's, we both, we're both crazy in our own ways, but I think we both carry, the torch. And he thinks I'm his delicate flower, but we're, we're both equal. But a lot of people think I wear the pants in this relationship. So, thanks for asking.
More phone calls. I had a question.
Did I answer that question?
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I think that was actually Steven Richards on the phone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think he set me up.
I think that was Stevie. Let's go back. This is Lori from Syracuse, New York. Lori, you're on the phone with Victoria.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. Thank you for calling.
Hi. I just wanted to know what kind of things you like to do in your personal time.
Well, actually, we don't get a lot of personal time, if you know, but we get like 3 days off. But I enjoy, of course, like any other girl, I love to go shopping. But, you know, being on a budget, it's hard to do. But I love to go shopping. I work out a lot, so I always have to keep in shape just for to prepare myself for the road. But I do love shopping. I love just sale shopping. I'm one of those people that love to go to thrift shops, look at those funky stuff. I'm one of those kind of people that just love to dig in those sale bins. So that's, what else do I like to do? I used to do motorcycle riding. I like to ride I have a Ninja 500 at home. I ride that occasionally. But the weather is cold, so I'm not able to right now.
Right.
But
February.
Yeah. And I like to rent movies, and Family Guy is my favorite show, so I watch
that.
that.
You got the DVDs? You got the seasons?
I have every DVD.
All. Yep, I got them all.
I watch that every night before bed. So yeah,
Good
I'm
stuff.
not very exciting, huh? I don't have much time at home, but I try to do as much as I can. Mostly rest and get ready for the road.
There you go.
But thank you so much.
You know, a new DVD, Lost in Translation, just came out on Tuesday.
Really?
Yes.
Get out.
I haven't seen it yet. I bought it, but I haven't
Well, I
watched
heard
it
they're
yet.
bringing it back.
To the movie screens, yeah. 'Cause
Awesome.
It was so good. Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes, it was.
Family Guy.
There was a question here about intergender matches, but my question is, do you think there should be a secondary, and I don't mean to say secondary because I don't consider like the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship secondary, but do you think there should be like a belt underneath the Women's Championship on
Like
either
wi-
Raw,
for
like, do you think there
SmackDown,
should
like
be
that
like
kind of thing?
no, do you think there should be a women's like a women's tag team titles? I know there's not a lot of divas
Actually,
on Raw or SmackDown, but
women's tag team, yes. I thought, yeah, I would come on, look how many girls we have too, and to utilize them all.
how many
I
are on
think,
Raw? You guys got?
oh my gosh, we have Lita, Trish, Jazz, Molly,
Yourself.
Gail, Kim, myself.
6.
I'm
You could
missing
do
somebody.
a 6-man.
Jackie Moore, Ivory, Jackie Gata, Stacy Keebler. Wow, we
You
have.
guys could do like a 6-man.
I'm missing
you guys could
somebody.
do a
I'm going to
6-man
get hit.
tag.
I'm going to get really messed up in the ring if I'm missing somebody. Am I missing somebody?
I don't think so. Phil, did she
Phil,
get everybody?
am I catching everybody? I got everybody, huh? Yeah, I think I got. There should definitely be a tag team. How interesting is that?
That'd be awesome.
And
Or an
women be-
intergender tag team title.
yeah, I agree with that. Actually, Phil, asked me that on WWE.com if there should be an intergender title, right? No, okay, but I think there should be. There should definitely be an intergender. There should be you work for something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Mike, what do you think from Rhode Island? Do you think there should be an intergender tag team titles?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think, Mike.
Or maybe women's tag team titles.
There you go.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We have some great group of aggressive girls. So,
Mike, you're on the
what's
phone.
your question, Mike?
Hey. Also, I was wondering,
Wait, I can't hear. Everyone's laughing.
I was wondering about a little over a year ago when you were feuding with Trish, you guys mentioned that you guys used to be fitness models together. I was wondering if that was true.
Yes, we did. We used when I used to compete in fitness, we used to show up at shows like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. We do autograph sessions and stuff like that. That's how we met, and we became good friends back then. And then she moved on to WWE and left me behind. So she said she would never do that, but whatever. I thought we were good friends, but maybe things will work out. You never know. This business might bring us together again.
Maybe it will. Cocky J says, Victoria, you're freaking gorgeous. Josh is too lucky to do the show with you. So, Cocky J, there you go. I love reading the
I'm
instant
freaking
feedback.
gorgeous.
Freaking
Not
gorgeous.
just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Freaking gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Why do people hate you, Josh? Seymour wants to know. I don't know, Seymour. I don't know. We'll find out one of these days, maybe.
Oh my gosh, they're terrible questions.
They are. Sometimes they say mean things. and there's
Oh, hey, Little Spike, Victoria, I live in San Bernardino. What do you want for your birthday? Oh, my gosh. San Bernardino is where I'm born.
All right,
Born
well,
and
Little
raised.
Spike wants to
So,
pick
Little
you up
Spike,
something for
thank
your
you
birthday.
for emailing that. What do I want for my birthday? I just want to be healthy and be able to do this forever and ever and ever. But I want peace. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I want for my birthday. Honestly, I don't know.
Little Spike, send us an email at WWE.com and we'll find out for you and you can get it whatever you want. 2 more email questions. I like both these. This one's from Courtney of Indianapolis. Wants to know what your workout schedule consists of.
Well, I try to split my days, either I do back and biceps on one day. The next day will be legs. Next day will be shoulders and triceps. I really don't do chest. My chest push-ups will probably be the only thing I do for chest because I overdeveloped my pecs. Like when I was competing, I was like jacked back then. And I wish you guys had bodybuilding pictures when I was like seriously into it. Which, yeah, it was. I look at it now. I'm not. Oof, you know. But that's usually my days. I just keep on doing back, bis, legs, chest, shoulder, tries. The next day, maybe just cardio, abs and calves, and then I repeat the cycle. But I do mega cardio, at least 45 minutes of cardiovascular.
Every day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I know. It's ridiculous. We don't have time, but we have to fit it in, you know.
Right.
So, and I try to eat very clean, which is very hard on the road because I love pizza, I love McDonald's, I love all these. You know, that's really hard. It's very tempting, and late at night, you know.
Right.
Denny's.
I just started bringing the protein shakes and all that stuff.
Yeah, so have I.
Shakers and all that stuff.
It's so hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is. You want to have a hot meal and sit down and enjoy a meal, but sometimes like we have to drive like 200 miles to the next town, so that fast food ends up, you know, our meal.
It's good to be home.
But that's why I kill myself in the gym. So.
This one is from Nicholas of Santa Clara, California. Wants to know which WWE diva is the toughest.
Which WWE is the toughest? That's a tough one too. But we're all pretty tough in our own way. But I would have to say, I would like to challenge Jazz in a single match. First, I want to take on Molly and win that belt off her.
I really want that belt.
Yeah, I really want that belt. That belt was mine. But Jazz and I think. That's a feud I think people are wanting to see, you know, because we're both pretty strong, you know. But also, like Molly Holly and myself have gymnastics background. Ooh!
Have you seen? Do you have this? I'm sure you have
yes,
this. Yes,
I do.
Unscripted?
Yes, I was so honored. Unscripted.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah, when I got this in the mail, the company sent this. I cannot tell you how excited when I saw this. I was just looking at it page by page, and to see me part of this, woo! Yippee-ki-yay, that's all I have to say.
Phil, can they still get these on WWE.com?
Unscripted? Yes.
Yeah, go to WWE. It's a great coffee table book.
It's awesome. It's an awesome book.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. It
It's
tells
well
you
worth
stuff
it.
that you don't know about some of the WWE stars, you know.
It is right there.
Yeah.
There it is right there. Unscripted. Pick it up. It's been on sale for a couple of months. Just a couple of weeks old as Originals. Have you heard Originals, the CD?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Cool, huh?
It's pretty cool. It's nice to be able to hear the WWE people in a new light,
That's
right?
right. In the studio, outside of the ring and inside the music studio.
Yeah. Actually, I think Stacy Keibler's is a really catchy tune.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah,
Rey
it's a good
Mysterio's
dance.
is good, too.
Rey Mysterio's cool, too.
And Ray's song is going to be the official song of No
How
Way
about
Out.
Kurt Angle's?
It's okay, Kurt. That's not really my thing, but Kurt's is good, yeah. I don't suck, yeah, it's okay. Oh, hey, we got a phone call. Ken from Delaware, you're on the phone.
Ken is calling. Hi, Ken.
What is
Hey,
there
guys,
to do
how you
in
doing?
Delaware?
Oh, is it Chili River?
Hello?
Hi, Ken.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I just had a question, Victoria.
Sure.
If you could have a dream match with any WWE diva from the past and or present, who would it be with?
I think I would like to have a match with China, actually.
I thought you were going to say Molly Holly for the championship.
Well, of course, Molly Holly. I want my belt back. But Ken, I would have to say China. When she helped me get into the business, well, you know, I really saw a feud with her and I. But who knows? You never know when we'll see, you know, Joni again. So, but that'd be an interesting feud. That's a dream match, I think.
Anything can happen here in WWE. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one day we do see that match.
Yeah.
I had another question.
Sure.
I wrote it down. I don't know where I wrote it, though. I think it might be an email question. See how prepared I am for Bite This
It's okay.
every week? I'm always prepared. Where was my question at? Well, let's go back to an email. How about that? What do you think about that? How about this one? You recently attended a movie premiere. Talk about that. What movie did you premiere?
I did. I went to LA to the premiere of Torque. Freaking cool movie. A lot of special effects. Obviously, there's some things you have to kind of go, what the heck was that? You know, but
they did XXX and that sort of that.
Ice Cube, yeah,
okay, right.
And, I'm telling you, if you love motorcycles, which I said, you know, I ride, so I was on the edge of my seat, like a kid in a candy store. I mean, I'm serious. And I saw that movie right before I went to an arena cross in Louisville. It was dirt motorcycles and racing, and I volunteered to give out the trophies to the main eventers, and which I'm a huge fan. So I was like, a kid in a candy store. I was on the edge of my seat, and I think the people I went with, they'd never seen that side of me watching motorcycles. But it was an awesome premiere, I'm telling you. And to walk the red carpet, I would never thought, like a couple years ago, me walking a red carpet. You know, it was phenomenal, though.
This looks like a motor gear you got on.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
The gear you're sporting today.
Yeah.
Right around.
Yeah, see, it unzips right here. Watch. I'm just kidding.
Phil, widen out. Phil, widen the camera out.
Hey, when I pose for Playboy, then you'll be able to see.
Would you have? You would pose for Playboy, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have not been, a lot of people ask me, you know, why haven't you posed? It's because I haven't been asked. So.
Well, there you go.
I hope to.
We need a big wide screen film. We could, you know, we're on the internet. We could do anything on the internet.
It's not like cable.
Yeah, it's anything.
There's no rules.
No
here.
rules. That's
okay. In that case, hey.
There we go. Well, let's go to we're gonna take a break, Phil. Why?
Why?
We're on a roll. We're not. Phil, get us some butter.
Phil, we have some more questions.
Get us some butter, Phil. We're on a roll.
Come on.
Do you want to do some more emails?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to the second page here of emails. This one is from Ross of Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Wow, all the way from Northern Ireland.
Finley is part of town.
When you were one of the Godfather's hoes, would you ever have imagined that you'd end up as a women's champion, you defended the title at WrestleMania 19, and that you'd win the first ever women's cage match? Look at all that you've done.
I know.
It's outstanding.
Well, okay. The company, when I was the Godfather hoe, I was attending a school in California called UPW, Ultimate Pro Wrestling.
John Cena came from
right?
John
Cena, John Heinreich.
Okay.
And Nathan Jones also was there too.
Nathan Jones, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in Australia.
Yeah, I know that guy. But there was a lot of talent there. They get a lot of bodybuilders that come in through there. But it's bizarre because a lot of bodybuilders think that just because they're bodybuilders they can wrestle.
Right in, yeah.
And it's completely different. But being a Godfather, I was going to school and they were looking for some permanent Godfather hoes, and that's when Mandy was also a hoe with me. Her real name's Frosty, but her and I got hired on to be permanent hoes, and I got thrown through a table by the Godfather. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's Stevie Richards and in fact, remember that? Or RTC.
I do remember that. That's right.
Am I your delicate flower? Am I? Okay, but I was trying to be a wrestler back then, so did I envision myself getting the belt? I didn't envision myself getting the belt so soon, but I really wanted to it was really difficult for me to be on the outside of the ring and look inside and watch the people do what I want to do, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But once I went down that ramp and hearing the fans, you're bit. I'm telling you.
Huh?
I'm telling, right? Mm-hmm. Right, Josh? It's unbelievable.
I don't know what that feels like. I never had that opportunity, but I can imagine, being in the ring before. I can imagine what it's like going down there.
But it's just to be in that ring.
Oh,
so you've been in the WWE
mm-hmm.
ring, and it's amazing.
I saw another one here that I wanted to ask you. Which one was it?
How do I mentally prepare?
No. Oh, outside. This one from Crystal of Toledo, Ohio. Outside of the business, what girls do you get along with and hang out with?
I actually travel with a group of girls. We split the car rent. So we have to rent our own cars and our hotels. So
mm-hmm.
we get a group of us. But we're all pretty close. We want to give a good product. So you have to mesh well with the other wrestlers. You put your body in their hands. There's a lot of trust. You have to trust them that it's entertainment. And I think we all work well together. There's some of us that don't get along, but we're all pretty close. It's like a family. I'm telling you, I'm with them more than my own family. I'm with them 4 days a week, and they become your family.
Yeah, it's like me and Taz.
Yeah,
like
you're like this.
Yeah.
It's love.
I hope he's not watching.
When I do see you guys together, I see love.
There is. It's like a love. We hug now when we see each other and stuff. It's a new thing in our relationship.
It's a new beginning.
Yeah,
there we go.
Right.
Yes.
That's what happens. How do you mentally prepare for your matches every week?
And I always say one prayer before I go out, not to get hurt or hurt somebody too bad. But I just look at. I have this thing where I just look at the curtain. There's like in backstage. There's just a curtain. I get really psyched, really pumped. Freaking, my adrenaline's pumping, and I want to go out there and I say, okay, let's kick ass. Let's kick ass. I'm gonna seriously put a good show, and please let the fans enjoy.
Right.
So I always hope that they never chant, "We want puppies," because we're out there freaking tearing each other apart, and it's so disrespectful. I hate that. That's like, whenever we hear that, we just cringe and just, it just kind of ticks us off, because we're out there putting our bodies on the line, to entertain,
yep.
And we would like them to enjoy the wrestling aspect. We have, what is it?
Go ahead. We got.
Oh.
Torrie is in the studio. Sable's on the phone. Torrie Wilson's going to be on the phone. I'm tongue-tied. I'm going to be tongue-tied all hour. Call us up, 888 Live WWE. Joining us now live via the telephone is none other than Sable. Hello,
Sable, with the best body on this planet.
Oh, hello. It sounds like you have your hands full today, Josh.
I always have my hands full.
The divas, right?
That's right, especially you being in studio. Wow.
Oh, Sable, I love you.
How are you?
I'm great. I got a sneak peek at your Playboy spread, no pun intended. But it was awesome. I'm telling you. Oh my
great.
God.
I am very excited about it. Torrie and I both had such a good time shooting it, and very honored that we were both asked to be back in it. So I think it's going to be wonderful. I think it's going to give the fans, both women and men, exactly what they want to see.
Exactly.
And you were talking about puppies earlier. I totally agree with you. When you're out there really trying to put on a show and be an athlete and put on the best performance wrestling as possible, there's a time and a place for that.
Yeah.
In the wrestling ring, when you're trying to be a true professional and an athlete, that's not the time to be shouting puppies. Yeah. If you want to see puppies, check out the new Playboy issue.
Yeah, absolutely. And perfect puppies, too.
Oh, thank you.
That, of course,
Torrie's are great. Mine are so bad.
You guys look, I'm telling you, oh my God. My jaw dropped.
Thank you.
Honestly.
I can't tell you how much fun we had. We really had an opportunity to get to know each other and just went into it with no inhibitions and just really had fun. And I think that definitely came
You can tell by the photos.
Yeah,
you can totally tell. Gosh.
And, of course, that will be available in March. And, Sable, it's been almost a year since you returned to the WWE. How's that been for you?
Actually, the issue goes on, it's on newsstands February 14th, Valentine's Day.
February 14th. Thanks, Phil. Thanks a lot, buddy, for telling me that.
I take that back. It actually goes on sale February 13th, but it would be the perfect Valentine's Day present.
February 14th. Everyone
That'll definitely spice up a romantic evening.
That's right. Friday the 13th is when it's on newsstands. So Saturday, you should be delivering it to your sweetie.
It's hot, man.
I'd love to get that for Valentine's Day. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, both
I tried to take it, Sable, from the guy that had on his desk, and he goes, "Nope, you're not allowed to have it." And I was like, "Oh." But when I do, I want you and Torrie to sign it for me. I mean, it's hot.
We would be happy to. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. I understand Torrie's going to be on later?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
Right after you, Sable, we have Torrie Wilson. It's a great addition to Bite This.
Well, I'll just pass the phone over to her.
Wait a second. Wait, hold on a second.
Josh
I didn't just say that, did I?
Wait a second. Wait. Does that mean...
I didn't just say that, Josh.
You're with Sable, right? You're with Torrie Wilson.
This
is unbelievable. We're going to have to take a break. It's unbelievable. We got lots of emails, though, for you, though, Sable. Do you want to answer some email questions?
Sure.
Okay, this one's from Jose of New York City. How long did it take for you to officially decide that you want... These are all questions about you coming back to the WWE. This guy wants to know how long did it take for you to officially decide that you wanted to come back?
I was away for 4 years, and during that time, I never, in my wildest dreams, thought that I would have the opportunity. And once the opportunity was presented to me, it took me about a minute of 0 seconds.
Wow.
I don't think that I ever had to even think about it. I knew that I had missed it. I knew the first time around I took it for granted. And I just really wanted to have an opportunity to come back and enjoy the moment again.
And you've done so much since you came back about a year ago. You were in Iraq. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, me and some of the other WWE superstars had an opportunity to travel over to Iraq and perform in Baghdad for Christmas. And it was just an incredible experience. I think that, we as performers got so much more out of it than, we were supposed to be giving to them. We just had an opportunity to go over there and see what they're experiencing and the sacrifices that they're making on a day-to-day basis. And just to be able to go over there and maybe, boost their morale or take their minds off of what was really going on, or the fact that when I was a women's champion years back, it was, there wasn't not as much competition, but they have certainly raised the level of competition. They've raised the bar to such an incredible level that I'm not real sure I want to get back in there. I'm enjoying what I'm doing very much.
Don't sell yourself short, Sable. You're tough, man. You could do it.
You guys are. We watch you. You know, I watch you all the time, and it's just an incredible competition that that the women put on now. The women's division has just raised the bar so much that you truly have to be a perfectionist, and you truly have to be an athlete to be in there. And not that I'm not, but I really have to get back in and practice quite a bit.
I think you can do it.
But to answer your question, I do hope one day to get back in the ring.
There you go. If you have any more questions, call us up, 888-LIVE-WWE. We got more email questions for you, Sable. Let's see if I can find another one here. This one's from Jonathan of Greenville, New York. Wants to know if you saw the Super Bowl and what you thought about the Janet Jackson incident.
I did watch the Super Bowl, and it actually turned out to be a great game. I don't think anyone was anticipating that. Anytime you can come down to the wire like that, it's wonderful. But the halftime show was, really good if you're into that sort of music, whether you're a hip-hop fan or a country music fan. I think it had a little bit of everything. But, whether Janet and Justin intended to do that or not, which it appears to me and probably everyone else that was, planned, I think you should be accountable for what you do. And if you do it, just, be honest and say, yeah, I did it. It was a choice I made, and if you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. But I think it hurts your reputation greatly to just blatantly lie. I think it, totally takes away from your credibility, and I think it makes the fans think that, we're not smart enough to see through.
Right, and actually this morning, I don't know if they did it this morning or last night, but they pulled Janet Jackson from the Grammys, so repercussions are happening already for her.
I saw her.
Yeah, I don't think that it would have been such a big deal, maybe had she presented it as a possibility in the rehearsals, or if they had been honest about it. Yeah. If she's not going to be honest, then, how is anyone going to be able to trust, her performances in the future, especially live performances?
Right, she didn't think about the what could happen after doing the Super Bowl like that.
Yeah.
We got more emails, and we are on the internet. This one's from Brad of Miami, Florida. Wants to know, Sable, if you're ever going to have an official website up again.
When I went back to the WWE, I did take my Rena Mero website down because I just did not have time to keep up with it, and I don't think it's fair to the fans to have the same, stuff up month after month after month. And unfortunately, when you're on the road as much as we are, it's very difficult to keep something like that going. Whether I have an official Sable site or not is still to be seen, but you can always check out the WWE's website.
And Sable, also, we hear that you're going to be on Howard Stern. How do you feel about that? You've been on Howard before, right?
I have. I've been on Howard a few times now, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been quite a few years since I've had the opportunity to do his show, and he's always been very polite and respectful to me, as polite and respectful as Howard Stern can be. And, I think you just have to take everything with a grain of salt. You don't take it too seriously. You just go in and you have fun with it. I don't think it's any more than that.
Right. That's the cool thing about WrestleMania, going to be right here in New York City in just 37 days. You got so many shows for WWE superstars to be on. Howard Stern, Cold Pizza, so many different shows that, right here that are filmed right in New York. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be an incredible experience. The 20th anniversary, and, to be able to bring it back to Madison Square Garden. I know Vince McMahon is very excited, as we all are.
Hey, Sable, you have another call from Steve from New York. He has a question for you.
Hi, how's it going, Sable? Josh and Victoria.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Great, Steve.
I had a question for any of you, really. I was just wondering what it's like to go out there and perform in front of so many fans, whether it's a house show or a TV taping or a pay-per-view. What's it like?
Sable, you want to answer that?
Well, I can honestly say that to me, it's just the most exhilarating feeling that you can possibly imagine. It's almost intoxicating. You want to go out and give your best performance every single time you walk through those curtains. And I know that the excitement and the motivation that you receive from the fans, the more pumped up they are, the better performance you're going to be able to give. If they really seem into what you're doing, you're going to want to give back to them just as much. And to me, it's just intoxicating. It's the most, I'm a performer. I love to perform, and that is the highest high for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the adrenaline is an amazing feeling, and it's also like at live shows, the house shows that you said. those are so exciting to go to because we don't have the TV cameras there, and we're able to mingle more with the fans. And you never know what you're going to get at a live event. And also, like during commercial breaks and stuff like that at the TVs, you get a little bit more too. And I always tell people you never sacrifice going to a live show to watch it on TV. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for all of you. For all you
and it does. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
That's okay. I was just going to tell everyone to check out WWE. Oh, I'm sorry. I just swung my chair and hit Victoria in the arm.
I'll get him back.
I think she can handle it.
I was going to say that was a bad move.
Yeah, I'm running out of here at 5 o'clock as soon as we're done. Check out WWE.com Friday morning to find out how you can meet Torrie Wilson and Sable and get them to sign your autograph, sign them. I'm so you're sitting next to me. She's on the phone. Torrie Wilson's coming up next. It's crazy going on. Usually it's me and Dr. Tom, and that's it. But come out Friday morning, WWE.com, check it out. Find out how you can get your copy of Playboy signed by Torrie Wilson and Sable. Sable, we'd like to thank you for being here on Bite This Thursday afternoon.
Thanks for calling, Sable.
Well, it was my pleasure. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you.
I'll see you at WrestleMania.
I will be there. I'll see you there, girls.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You cut her off as she was saying bye to me, Phil. That's what you got. That's what they do. See, that's what they do all the time around here. Always. What?
My best friend's on next, Torrie Wilson.
Oh, yeah, Torrie Wilson's coming up next.
And guess what she's doing right now?
I have no
My
idea.
favorite thing to do.
What is she doing?
Shopping.
Tremendous.
For furniture. She's shopping for furniture, though.
That's awesome. I can't wait to have Torrie Wilson on the phone. Yeah. We got lots of questions for Torrie. See, those are all the questions.
Ask that first one. I'm curious what her question is. It's like, yeah. Wait. Yes, ask her the first one.
The first and the second one?
Yeah.
The last time Torrie was on here on Bite This, she insulted me as soon as she came on the show.
She
did? So we'll see.
Sweet.
We'll see if she does that again.
Oh,
and
no way.
Let's see, before we get to Torrie Wilson, let's do a little bit of plugging for what?
I was reading some questions like this. Let's see. A lot of puppy questions, which I'm not going to answer. But, Torrie's on the line? Yeah. But what was I saying? People were asking me what kind of grades I was getting. Oh. I'm a perfectionist, so you can go. My oldest brother was like the straight A student, and I have 3 older brothers who were good in school, and so I had to follow big time footsteps. So, I got great grades. I remember the first time I got a B, I broke out in hives.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's bad. Yeah.
When I got a B, my mother put it on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
She's on the refrigerator.
I'm crazy. What do you expect?
That's for sure. Give us a call, 888 Live WWE, and joining us right now on the phone is none other than Torrie Wilson. Torrie, how's it going?
Hi, Chica. Hi, you're shopping?
How'd you know?
It's Phil.com. The Stooge. I'm just kidding. No, he told us that you're shopping, and I said it was my favorite thing to do.
Yes, I'm shopping. I'm shopping for furniture for our new house.
Oh, my gosh. Kidman is going to kill you.
Snip me.
Phil.com tattled on you going shopping.
That little brat.
Well, they just showed a picture of you on the screen. Oh, Torrie, I saw your spread on the Playboy. Sorry to interrupt. I saw your Playboy.
I just got it in the mail about a couple hours ago.
Oh, my God, that's hot. Girl,
I'm happy with it. I think I like this one better than the last one.
Oh, my God, girl, you're so beautiful. Oh, my God. I'm serious.
So
you guys,
nice.
These people are going to fly off the shelves, I'm telling you.
You're the next one. I feel it.
I hope so. Keep your fingers crossed. Tell Mr. McMahon. Josh has a question for you.
No, I'm just listening. It's cool. I do have a question, though. Torrie, you and Victoria have known each other for years. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we understand that you two really didn't kind of get along the first time you met. Is that true?
That's not
You
true.
didn't get along when?
When you first met. Is that true?
No, read the question.
We understand that you two didn't immediately hit it off when you first met. Is that true?
Oh.
We did.
We did, yes.
Oh. Phil, where does this stuff come from, Phil?
I think, no. Well, I told him a story that I scared the hell out of you.
Yeah, she was a little too much because I still am somewhat shy, but I was very shy when I met her, and she's so outgoing that, I barely knew her, and she came up and gave me a huge hug and started rattling off, and it was very, intimidating at first. We got along great.
I'm sorry, I get wrong information. I just asked the questions on the sheet. It happens every week. Every week
we were roommates the first time we competed at some competition, and I think, yeah, I remember I ran up to you, I go, oh my God, Torrie, oh, we're going to be the best friends. And I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. But I was like, I gave her a hug, and I was just a little bit too much. I think I have a really outgoing personality, I guess you can say, huh?
Outgoing, but I wish I was like that.
God, my God, but I came on strong, huh? Jeez. I remember that day. I haven't changed.
Aww.
Gosh.
So, Torrie, do you want to answer some email questions?
Sure.
All right, this is from Michael of Scotland. He heard that MTV Cribs came to your house, wants to know how it went and when it's going to air.
They did come to my house in, let's see, I think it was November. It was supposed to air in the end of December or January, and it's now, February, and it still hasn't aired. So they actually came to my house, Ivory's and Stacy Keebler's, and they're doing a little Diva special. But that house, I'm moving out of it in a couple months, so they're going to have to come back to my new house.
That's nice.
So all the MTV executives that are watching Bite This on Thursday afternoon realize you have to go to Torrie's new house. A lot of MTV executives watch Bite This. I don't know if you guys know that or not. This one's from Corey.
Better.
This email is from Corey of Cleveland. This is a question for both you guys. What's the best part of being a WWE diva?
Go ahead, Torrie. You go first.
I would have to say getting to perform in front of a live crowd on a nightly basis. That it's just like the biggest rush in the world.
I think I would say travel. Going places I would never ever go to. I got the opportunity to go to Japan, which, my mother being from, and I just got to touch her roots. So it was. I think the travel is so huge. Even though some of us whine a little bit about it, we get tired. It's really draining to be on the road so often. But again, it's a blessing in disguise. We get to see so many parts of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It is hard though, because sometimes we'll go overseas to some beautiful, great place, and we only have an hour spare time.
I know. It's like we get
frustrating.
and we get to see the sights by doing a piece for the television, so we really don't get to really absorb what we're looking at. So yeah, that is the bummer. We don't get much time there. But
let's talk about Playboy some more. Torrie, what was it like posing alongside another woman in the Playboy shoot, Sable? What was that like?
It was fun. Actually, I had more fun this time because I had someone to be goofy with. We got to drink wine together and we giggled at stupidest things. Kind of made fun of some of the people that we were shooting with, and we just had a great time. It was nice because she's a little more forthright when something's not going the way she wants it to go, and I'm a little more standoffish, and so I was kind of like shoving her up to the right people to speak her mind when something wasn't going like we wanted it to go. It was nice having her there for that.
That is nice. I'm bad at that too.
It was very nerve-wracking, though, because she is so beautiful, and she's got the most gorgeous body, and I was very nervous about being compared to her, standing next to her.
Torrie.
That was very nerve-wracking.
You have a beautiful body. Oh, my gosh.
Well, the grass is always greener on the other side, I guess. Everyone else looks better than...
We're never happy with ourselves.
No.
Ever. Gosh.
I love this girl talk, guys. It's
you know
awesome.
what, Torrie? I'm getting emails here that says, "Please flash me." That's all I'm getting. That's all. They can care less about me, but they want me to flash. They want me to flash them on TV.
How do you know they're talking to you? They could be talking to me. It just says please flash us. They could be talking to me.
Go, Josh.
I'm not going to give the internet fans a satisfaction. Let's go to another phone call. Why not have another girl on the phone? This is Laura from Illinois. I love this. It's just me and a bunch of women. It's awesome.
Hello.
Hi, Laura. Hey.
Torrie, first off, I just want to say that I really look up to you. And my question is, I heard in Front Magazine they lied about you and twisted your words around. How do you feel about that?
I couldn't understand all of that.
She said, first of all, she really looks up to you, and her question was, in Front Magazine, they lied about you. Is that true?
Oh, my gosh. First of all, thank you so much. I am, seriously, it makes me teary-eyed whenever another girl tells me they look up to me, because that is, the nicest compliment I could ever get. And, yes, Front Magazine, that was the most horrible article I've ever written about anyone's ever written about me. There was not one thing in that magazine article that was true. They made it sound like I was getting ready to break up with my husband before he asked me to marry him, and just totally made me sound like I was just this cocky little brat, and that's not me at all. I was very upset.
Oh my gosh, that is so not true too.
But, you know, I learned a lesson. I need to, like, you know, be very careful about what I say so that they can't twist things around and make it sound horrible.
And it's really hard because these people that interview you, they act like your best buds and they're like your friends and like, you know, and they're so good at getting stuff out, you know, that you're like, you know, you want some things private, you know, right? And I think
it's not even like you know, he put anything of truth in there. It would be one thing if I said something that I shouldn't have said, but, you know, I would say something and he completely twisted around, and now I can see how, you know, major celebrities get upset when they do interviews and don't want to, you know, it's very hard. You have to be very careful about what you say.
Yeah. Do you have his name and number? I'm going to go kick his butt.
I'm going to kick his butt next time I'm in England.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Torrie, Emma of Brooklyn, New York wants to know when we're going to see you back on SmackDown.
Oh, my gosh, it's been forever.
I know.
I've been on like twice in the past 4 months.
Oh, my God.
Actually, there's Sable and I did an interview that is going to be airing next week, and then hopefully from then on I will be on.
Good.
We got to start our storyline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you guys were the SmackDown Divas choosing to be on the cover of Playboy. We know that from Raw, Stacy and Jackie were vying for that position, but of course the SmackDown girls won out.
I tried to, Torrie. I tried. Maybe again a little bit next time. Next time.
And now we go back to the phones. This is Matt calling from Cincinnati. Matt, you're on the phone with Torrie Wilson.
Actually, you know what, too? What? Maybe the next cover will be 3 girls.
There you go.
Whoa! I'm just teasing. I don't want to plug anything, okay?
Matt, what's your question?
Hi, Torrie. I just wanted to say that, first off, I just wanted to say I think you are gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And I wanted to ask you, would you like to see a women's title on SmackDown?
Oh, my gosh. You have no idea. I have been begging for that for months so that we have something to fight for. So I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping that we'll have our own separate title. You know, give us a reason to be in the ring wrestling.
Yeah,
definitely.
I agree. Good question.
Thank you very much, guy from Cincinnati. I forgot his name already.
Matt.
Matt. Thank you, Matt from Cincinnati. We got more emails. Do you want to answer a question about Billy Kidman from Reem of Saudi Arabia?
Wow.
Whatever you want to ask, baby.
Well, Torrie, if you recall, the last time you were here on Bite This, you insulted me right when you started the show.
I did.
You did, big time.
You did? I didn't believe him.
Rue loved it. Rue loved it.
Yeah, it was real nice, too. Really got me really far with where I'm going with that. Thank you very much, Torrie Wilson.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Reem wants to know why you and Billy Kidman aren't together on screen.
Well, you know, actually, when we first had our very first meeting with Vince McMahon, you know, almost 3 years ago, he asked us if we were interested in working together, and at that time, we both said, you know, no, we're together so much, 24/7, 7 days a week. We had been there, done that at WCW, and, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. And I think the fact that I'm a girl and he's the good guy, it's usually the bad guys that get the girl. And so he would have to be a heel anyway. And, you know, I don't know. Now I'm kind of going back and forth wondering if maybe we should do something together on TV. I think the storylines, especially surrounding Playboy, are really interesting when the guys get involved. So, you know, you never know.
Cool, fair enough. Another phone call. This is John from Rhode Island. John, you're on the phone with Torrie Wilson and Sable. Victoria is live in the studio.
I got mistaken for Sable. That's nice.
Hi.
Hi.
I got a question for both of you.
Okay.
I'm calling to ask if you're planning to have any children in the future.
Any what, children?
Children? Yeah.
I definitely want to have kids. I think I have a few more years in me at least before I even start thinking about that. But yeah, I love children. I love babies. Every time I see a baby, I'm like right there on top of them.
She is. She is. She's the first one to go grab like.
Pathetic.
Yeah. Gosh. For myself, I'm not ready yet. I'm a big kid. I can barely take care of myself. Torrie, you can back me up. I'm like a big kid, right?
Yeah.
I'm really great with kids. Maybe it's because I act like a child myself, but I think my nieces and nephews are enough for me to handle right now. But I would like to wrestle as long as I can, and when I'm done, then kids will come into consideration. So.
Fair enough. Well, if you two lovely divas don't have anything else to chat about.
Well, what you doing?
Phil,
hey, what are you shopping for, Torrie? Furniture? Couches?
Couches.
Oh, what color are you going with?
Like taupe, like brownish color. We're trying to pick out fabrics right now. It's just a pain in the butt.
Oh, an interesting fact about Torrie and I, when I first moved to LA, I stayed with her for a month to find a place, and she had a dog named Holly, because Hollywood, and I own a puppy now, which is a miniature dachshund, just like Holly, and her name's Pookie, and that's, that's an interesting. I get a lot of emails about our dogs. Go figure.
Well, did you tell them that I tried giving you Holly because I couldn't take care of her anymore?
Yeah, you tried to. So this is what you did.
I lied and said she was potty trained and she wasn't. You had to.
Yes, you lied to me. You said Holly is so sweet and nice. She's potty trained. I came home and there was stuff all over the carpet. Everything was chewed up, and I was like, I can't do this. Oh my God. So you gave her to your mom, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was so heartbreaking because that dog was so loving too.
Well, I was hoping maybe you could potty train her better than I could.
Oh no, I can't.
Some interesting stuff for our fans here at WWE.com, and of course you can check out WWE.com Friday morning. I'm going to try to do this again. Check out WWE Friday morning to find out how you can meet Torrie and Sable and get them to autograph your copy of Playboy.
Come on down.
Oh God, they're going to be so. I can't wait to see people's reaction.
I'm sure you're not going to have a problem,
I'm really excited because they did the two covers too. It's two different covers.
Torrie, oh my God, I'm telling you, awesome. What did Kidman think of them?
He loves them.
Oh my God,
yeah, he's funny because he's very like I think in the back of his mind, like he's afraid I have nowhere near a big head at all. Everything.
Yeah, I know.
Just whatever. But I think in the back of his head, he's almost afraid to tell me how good it looks because he's afraid I'm going to get a big head.
Oh God! You're the last person
too.
Like,
they look okay. They look pretty good, but
oh my God,
go far.
He's nuts! Oh my gosh!
He's sweet.
Honestly, Torrie, they are beautiful. If they think the first one was good, they're going to love this one. I'm telling you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you.
I love the first picture where I'm licking the side of her face.
Yeah, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Let them buy the magazine. It's so good. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I wanted to
have to see it.
Oh my God!
Very unexpected because usually Sable would be the one licking my face. It's very out of character for me. That's why I wanted to do it.
A little out of your character. Yeah.
Yeah, naughty.
Make sure you tune into SmackDown tonight. We can see the unveiling of the two different Playboy covers with Torrie Wilson and Sable. And Torrie Wilson, thank you very much for joining us here on Bite This Thursday afternoon. And we'll let you get back to your couch shopping.
Thank you.
Bye, Torrie. I love you.
Bye. I love you too.
Okay. See you at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
So that was Torrie Wilson. Hopefully she'll be back on SmackDown, soon.
She should be.
Well, tonight on SmackDown, as I mentioned, Rue unveils the cover of the February issues of Playboy magazine. You'll get the details on that. Plus, Torrie Wilson and Sable comment on the issue. There's behind-the-scenes footage, so make sure you check out SmackDown. A special interview with Eddie Guerrero. Kurt Angle goes one-on-one with Hardcore Holly. Hardcore Holly's pissed because Kurt Angle threw out Hardcore Holly in the first ever SmackDown Royal Rumble match. So they have a little issue to be resolved. The U.S. Championship is on the line. The Big Show takes on Billy Gunn. The Tag Team Championship is on the line as well. The Basham Brothers versus Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty. And it's about time, in my opinion, that Rikishi and Scotty get another shot at the Tag Team titles. And also SmackDown debuts Rey Mysterio's Crossing Borders video. And then, of course, we're headed right to No Way Out. And who do you think is going to win the WWE Championship at No Way Out? It's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero.
That's a tough one, man.
Put you on the spot, huh?
Yeah, you did. Because I really love them both. But I would... Man, Eddie has some moves up his sleeves, but Brock is humongous, strong, and powerful. That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not putting any money on it.
We'll find out in just 10 days, live February 15th.
Can I answer one of these emails that's bothering me?
You can answer any of
them. It's not bothering me, but I feel like I should. Like, people ask me, how do you get in the business? There's tons of them. Like, what do you suggest people to do to get into the business?
We did an entire show last week
you
dedicated
did?
to that. Yeah,
oh.
No, please. We'd love your opinion.
You have got to go to a wrestling school. You don't go to these backyard things. You're not going to learn squat back there. So you might learn how to hurt yourself really bad. But there's a school in Louisville, Kentucky called Ohio Valley Wrestling. You can go to it by ovwrestling.com. That is the school that WWE is linked to. So if you want to be seen and you want to make it to the big leagues like WWE, OVW is the place to be. And also, if you do have a local, if you're not old enough or something to relocate or anything, you always probably have a local school, a pro wrestling school in your area. So look on the internet. So that's my advice. Always go to a school because
we get that question so much here.
I get that too, and I feel I'm seeing this, and I feel bad that I'm not answering it. So
well, there you go.
Okay.
There's Victoria's take on how to become a superstar in the WWE. Dr. Tom will be back with us next week. He, of course, is in Louisville right now training with the future of World Wrestling Entertainment. Next week, we hope to have Jamie By God Noble and, of course, the current reigning WWE champion, the 295-pound animal, Brock Lesnar. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us on the show. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Flew all the way here from Louisville.
Thank you.
Oh, baby. I'm not to see Dr. Tom doesn't hug me. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, now I can show. Ready?
By all means. So
Thank you, everyone, for watching and emailing me all these questions. I appreciate everyone. The fan mail, I read. If you want to contact me, can I plug my website?
Do it up.
I'm on my website's viciousvixen.com, and I read every email I receive. I don't have time to answer them all, which people start emailing me bad words and stuff like that. But I appreciate everything, every feedback I get. If you have any ideas for Victoria, please email them to me. So I love you all, and thank you for watching.
There you go.
And thank you for having me.
Oh, it's been our pleasure here at Fight
you.
This. And I'll be back next week along with Dr. Tom. And we'll see you next Thursday, 4 o'clock, right here on WWE.com.